First, I have to get my mic on before I can go ahead and say something. Hey guys, welcome to my life real talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. I know you guys, especially ones that follow me, don't know what I am talking about because I usually don't talk about this on any of my platform when it comes to the his name is I am Mawa, guys. I want to go ahead and talk about him. I've been watching him maybe about a year or two. I've been watching them, but some bad news, not so good news, came across me, and I want to go ahead and share it. But I want to go ahead, especially when it comes to my subscribers, I want to let you guys know exactly what's going on because you guys most likely are clueless. What the heck is D is talking about? Hold on, guys. I am still trying to get everything together. Let me make sure I get this together. Make sure I be way back because I'm still in my night clothes. I see my girls in the house, Starbucks lover. She says, "Welcome back to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D." Also, go ahead and please be sure to hit the thumbs up on your way in. If you would like to go ahead and support this channel, yes, guys, you can go ahead and cash app Real Talk 985. Also, I see my guys in the house, Purple Community Royal Priesthood, Eagle Soy and I. We just got through having Bible studies. So, like I say, with this right here, guys, this is not to gloat or to tear anyone down. You know, like I said, I am a blogger, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm gonna go ahead and report on things that is out there. So let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and drop the link and see if Eagle want to come on now or if he want to wait. You're welcome to come on, Eagle Soaring High. I'm not going to be on too long, guys, but I know you guys wondering What the heck is D is talking about? Well, I've been watching Ayamawa. He's a village boy from Africa. Came from a very humble beginning, living in a mud house, and he became so successful off of YouTube. Yes, off of YouTube. And every time when you build yourself up, you also going to have a lot of people. They going to come after you, and without going all into the details, because I didn't prepare anything. When I saw the news, I wanted to come on and report it. And I also going to go ahead and set up another channel, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this right here, but I don't think I want to go ahead and talk about it, not so much when it comes to this channel right here. Now, I am Mawa. Like I said, I've been watching him for a very long time. I really enjoy watching his sister. She came up. At first, she was very shy, and Mawa went ahead and taught her the ropes, just like he taught a lot of people in his village. Hold on, guys. Hey, Eagle.
Hey, my sister again. How are
Yes, again. I mean, it was awesome. You and I, we had some good Bible study today, man. It was
you?
awesome. But I know you're not too familiar, not too many people are familiar of what I am talking about. Do you know any this young guy right here by the name of Ayamawa?
No.
Yes. Well, make sure you go ahead and look him up, Ayamawa. He have almost a half a million subscribers. Yes, a half a million subscribers.
Wow.
And he started from a very humble beginning. He's from Africa. I mean, he's in a village, very, very
Hmm.
and I won't say poor, because to them they are rich. And I think that when you can go outside and don't even have to go into the store, and you can pick fruits and anything that you want to eat, it's right there on the land. It's nature,
Absolutely.
and it doesn't take too much for them to spend money. They don't really need. They
Hmm.
can live off of $1 a day. And yes, $1 a day. Imagine right here in the States, living off $1 a day.
Wow.
Yes, and he
I'm gonna
grew
need
his.
them to come and teach us how to do that.
Thank you. Well, I think we are lost cause. We are lost cause. I think it's gonna have to take a lot of discipline in order for
Yeah.
us to sit there and live off $1 a day. But I had got some bad news. I mean, some bad
Uh-oh.
news when it came to him. And I thought that they have some reactors, people that make reaction videos talking about him. And I
Hmm.
thought that they was going to talk about it today, but nobody talked about it. I've been checking to see if anybody talked about it. Nobody was talking about it, because every time when Ayamala, he comes on, those reactors are very, they are on their game, ready to make a video, to
Right.
talk about him, right? And
Right.
his sister, she just came from the United States. I think she was right here in New York. Her name is D Manga. She, the channels are doing so good. They are so successful.
Hmm.
And she wanted to travel all over the world, and she made a stop right here in the United States. And also I watches her brother name is David. They call him David Jr. And also the mom. I mean, they came from a very, very, very humble beginning, living in mud houses in the
Wow.
village, and this guy right here, Ayamawa, what he did was he took a camera, and he is a long story, but he became a YouTuber, a blogger, and he been traveling
Hmm.
all over the world with his camera, and you know, he had a lot of followers. Let me see if I can pull it up to see if you guys see I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, but some stuff had happened, and my God, and now guys, when y'all hear the news, I mean, like I said, I don't gloat over no one's downfall. And this right here, this is some sad news. And I'm still going to say allegedly, but like I said, it's already out there on the internet. It's just that you got to know exactly how to go and dig for that information.
Right.
But this guy right here, his name is Ivan. Now, Ivan went ahead and made a reaction video, calling Mawa out, okay? Because Mawa came down here to the United States and lived in his house. And I,
Mm,
Ivan was, I mean, a very good guy, welcoming in his home and, uh, treated him real, real good. But for some reason, they fell out. And if I'm not mistaken, they fell out, because of Mawa had a white girl, and they say she was very, very young, and which I'm not going to really get into that part, but I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? And had flew her down to the states, and you know how it is when it comes to the state, but she still was 18. But the thing
right.
about it is that they said at the time he was talking to her when she was 16, but in other countries they do a lot of stuff, but in the United States you don't do that. So I don't know if it was a bait to get him down here or whatever.
Hmm.
But this guy right here, let me see, I'm not gonna pull up, let me see, I think you can see him coming in. Let me see if I can pull this part right here up, because I'm not gonna show none of their content. And let me go ahead and read my copyright disclaimer before I get into all this right here. See if I can see it first. um Let me, oh, this is like I said, we just, oh my god, jealousy is crueler than the grave, huh?
You got that right.
I mean,
Jealousy can be
jealousy will put
dangerous.
you down to your knees. But I had a feeling something was going on, because his spirit was just so, you know how you can feel when something is
When someone's
not right
struggling.
with a person. You can feel
Hmm.
you can feel that energy, right?
Right.
But let me go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer. Is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. And also, again, guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. So I just want to go ahead and just give you guys, just a little bit. And I didn't even prepare to come on to talk about this. It's just that I was waiting for reactive video, people that make those reaction
Right.
videos to come out and talk about it, but nobody talked about it. So I guess they didn't get the news. But right here, Ivan, it's called iVentures, but his real name, I think, he goes by Ivan. So
Okay.
Ivan is from the state. And Ivan went ahead, as you can see, all the reaction videos that he made on him, because he felt that Marwa went ahead and crossed him, when he came down here into the United States. But Ivan was really, really good to him, but also he was too good. And sometimes you got to watch these people that's be so good
Yeah.
to you, because I mean, he kept so many receipts on him, so many
Mm.
receipts on him. So quite obvious, if he had those many receipts on him, he was saving it for such a time
For
like this,
something.
right?
Yes. Yes.
But I'm not going to go ahead and get into all this right here, because, like I say, all this right here to me is alleged, and I'm gonna go ahead and say alleged, because I cannot say that, he had anything to do with what I'm about to go ahead and spill to you. I'm not going to go ahead and stay on here long, but um, he put this information out, and it was kind of incriminate. It's very incriminating,
Mhm.
especially when you have a YouTube channel, right?
That's it.
And you don't know who watching, people watching. So let me go ahead and get to uh Mawa. Let me go ahead and get, this is his channel. I am Mawa. You can go ahead and check out his channel. He has a very huge follower. He has 552 thousand subscribers, a half of a million, and he did good. And if you go all the way down, which I'm not going to go all the way down, he came from a very humble beginning, and he
Begin.
traveled all over the world, okay? All over the world. And what he did was he took his YouTube money and he wanted to build him a mansion. As you can see right here, you can see some of this right here,
Hmm.
a huge mansion. He right in the village, and the thing about it is once he built this huge mansion, I'm thinking that he's gonna get him a queen in the village, but he wants to, get him a snow bunny, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. So we have a lot of people that they be saying, "Oh, we going back to Africa." Africa is just
Right.
as colonized as American, okay?
Hmm.
It's just that
Yeah.
our invaders didn't catch them, okay, but they caught us. But they just as colonized, and once they get ahead, they not looking back. You see what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it.
They are not looking back. But as you can see, you got to go and check him out, man. I mean, he
I
came
want to
from a
check him out.
yes, I
Yeah.
mean a very humble beginning, and I mean, even his sisters, I mean, he got a sister called D Manga. She's doing real good. And also a brother, his name is David Jr. I like him. I like those two. They are doing real good as well. But Mao is doing real good. But Mao, he lived like that fast life, wanting to live the fast
Right.
life, and it's always going to catch up with him. And he had said that he met the woman that he got right now. He met her
Mhm.
off a dating site, and I guess most likely, and all this right here is alleged. This is my opinion. She saw what he had, and and she
I was attracted to that.
yes, attracted to that thing, knowing that he
Mm.
was living in that mansion. And now, she's pregnant and she's miserable, is all outdoors because, she that's the village life. These people, they eat off the land. They don't
Right.
believe in, going into the stores and buying, all this fast food and, living
Right.
extravagant, and stuff like that. But the thing about it, Eagle, is that the way that they went about it, because see, YouTube money is you don't really bank off of YouTube money. Once YouTube money, you getting good money, you got to make sure that you have a B plan.
Yes.
You have to make sure you have a B plan, because a lot of people, they think that with YouTube money it's supposed to last forever. No, you can be on today and off tomorrow, right?
That's right. And you have to have a whole nother plan.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Hey, girl.
and when it's quick money like that, when it comes that quickly, it'll dissolve just as quickly. So you
Hmm.
have to be able to be careful at your spend and what you do.
Yeah, because I didn't understand, coming from a very humble beginning, why, he wanted to put all his money into this big old mansion. I mean, when you see the mansion that he have, you would say, "Oh my God!" And then the thing about it's beautiful on the outside, beautiful. He got it fixed up in the inside. Still got a
Right.
lot of work to do, but I wouldn't have never built a house without, investing in something else.
Something.
I
Right.
wouldn't have never, relied just on YouTube money. If I knew the money was coming in good, I would have most likely invested in a store in my village, because they don't
Right.
have any stores, right?
Mhm. That's right.
Something that I know my money can, I can,
Reproduce more.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. They didn't do it. But I want you guys to go ahead and check it out. I'm not gonna pull none of his videos up, okay? I'm just showing you the thumbnails. But when I saw that he moved, this I think she Argentina, when he moved her into his home, I knew right there, trouble was gonna come. I had a feeling trouble was gonna come. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait till I get into my in about maybe about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna go
Mhm.
ahead and I'm gonna drop the news, guys. And this
Yeah.
right here, you can go ahead and check it out yourself, the information that I have. And I mean, people be making reaction videos, tearing them up. You hear me, Eagle? Tearing them
Yes.
up.
Yes,
They,
they do. This. They be ripping people a new. Uh, they be tearing into people the way they reacting. A lot of
and
folks react.
yeah, but I'm thinking it's just, our people, because we have this slave mentality. You know how they
Yeah.
say down in the United States, because
Mhm.
we descendants of slaves. So I'm thinking that, oh no, not in Africa, they're not going to sit there and have that slave mentality, but they just as colonized.
Yes.
Jealousy. What you think what's with jealousy?
Ooh, jealousy. Now we know that when it comes to jealousy, you really have to have something that I want
Mm-hmm.
in order to covenant. You've got to be somewhat close in my circle in order to to have those emotions and those feelings. And once we see what it is that we want and we start coveting and we can't have it, then that's where that line of danger comes in, because
Wow.
jealousy kicks in. And there, as we know, there are different levels to jealousy. It starts out as me just being upset with you that you got something that I want, and then it
Mm-hmm.
takes you deeper into that dark side where once you reach that place, you prone to do anything and everything.
Wow.
That means to even if I got to unalive you to get it,
Mm.
I will. And that's why we have to be careful, not only over there in Africa, but here in the United States. Um, Folks become jealous real quick,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you look at the celebrity world and the celebrity status, the rappers and these actors. Once they reach that level, especially if they brought them in and they are their mentor and they're
Mm-hmm.
mentoring them, once they reach that level that's higher than theirs,
Mm-hmm.
then jealousy becomes a factor. And once that kicks in, now I not only do I want what you got, but I'm gonna take it by any
Wow.
means necessary.
And
And
I'm a
this is why
witness.
you see a lot of folks unaliving folks, and then you're wondering how did they get what they got? Because
Mm-hmm.
they took from someone else at the cost of unaliving someone. And this is
Mm-hmm.
why you have folks looking over their shoulders when they walking up and down the
Yes.
street, because they didn't think about their actions first. They just acted. And that's what
Mm.
jealousy does. It makes you act, and it makes you act without thinking. And then it leaves you in a bad place, because just like you got and you took from somebody
Mm-hmm.
else, somebody's waiting for you to get it so they can take
Wow.
it from you.
Take it from you. But the thing about it is, they will laugh in your face, and you think that they have your best
Mhm.
interest, and all the while, they out there to try to tear you down, sabotage you.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
it was so scary because when Mawa had came down and moved, into his house, because he had got a visa and he wanted to travel, because he's a travel
Mhm.
blogger, and it's like Ivan had rolled out the carpet, and the way that Mao went ahead and treated him, but also you have to look at it, where he came from. He came from, in a small village, and they
Right.
was not used to what we call, how you call it, like not normal life,
Uh,
because this is not normal, but when you've
right.
been living in a village or a shelter, and when you
Mhm.
come out and you see the real world, you really don't
Mhm.
know how to act, right?
Right.
Being in a jungle all your life,
Mhm.
or in a small village, don't have running water, don't have toilets,
Yeah.
you got to take a bath in a river, and that's exactly what they were doing.
Mhm.
And now all of a sudden, you can fly wherever you want to go, you can eat whatever you want to go, and when you see people that don't have it, jealousy, right?
Yes, we got to be careful about that, especially when we come from a humble beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say, when we break out and we begin to see what we didn't have, it
Mm-hmm.
becomes this huge value. And
Mm-hmm.
if we're not careful, it will pride will replace the
And
humbleness,
that's where pride came with him. You're right.
and we become prideful. And now that I got a little money, now that I got the ability to build what I did not have, we seem to forget about where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get to that place, it kind of it well, it don't kind of, but it blinds us to
Mm-hmm.
the point to where we bring folks into our circle, into our lives that don't need to be there. But
Mm-hmm.
because we're so blinded by now the bling bling and the big fancy homes and big fancy cars, that we can't see the snakes that slither among
Mm-hmm.
us.
Yeah.
And this is what it sounds like has happened with this young man, that he's now had had his friend come down, which he probably considered to be a brother, and
Mm-hmm.
he brought him in, brought him to his home, and he treated him with royalty. And now he sits back and looks at it and possibly feels like he left him behind, and now he's still struggling.
Well, no, he's doing good. The one in the United States, he came to the house. He live in Lodge. He live in a nice
Okay,
subdivision, and he lives real good.
okay,
I'm gonna send you some videos. He lived real good. So Mawa came down. You know how I guess
you come
networking
down to
on
visit.
YouTube, and yeah,
Mhm.
and the guy opened up his home. But the thing about it, when it comes to Ivan, he kept receipts of
Mhm.
everything, and when the minute that Mao went ahead and crossed him, it's like he let the hat out of the bag, and some of the stuff is the cost. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it, guys. I got 2 more minutes, but some of the stuff, what I'm about to show you, this right here, you can check it out for yourself. But the thing about it, just like my brother said, you got to be careful how you treat people and pride,
Mhm.
because pride, when pride comes, there's the fall.
The fall is coming.
And
Yes.
Mao had people helping him build that mansion, his community, people that's in the village that,
Mhm.
not uh really used to and don't know the value of money, where
Right.
he can pay them $50 a month or $1 a day. And he
Mhm.
had these people helping him build this mansion with no tools, with no tools. You just
Right.
imagine building a mansion that big and really had no tools. These people were go and barefoot, didn't have boots, they didn't have the right type of equipment. It's like they was just doing it with a fork and a spoon and a knife, a kitchen knife.
Good.
I'm exaggerating, but I'm just, they didn't have no tools. I'm serious.
Right. So they built everything by hand.
By hand, no tools, no nothing. Half of the
Wow.
time, they didn't even have electric to even, work any equipment. Where most of it, they was working on a generator,
Right. Right. Wow.
and and most of them had families, and how he would promise to pay them is that I'm gonna get your YouTube channel growing, get you 1,000 subscribers or get you some, but just because people subscribe to him, that does
Right.
not mean that they're going to subscribe to them. But now they don't work for free,
Mm-hmm.
thinking that their channel was gonna grow and they was gonna become rich like Mawa.
Wow. Ooh.
Yes, but let me show you guys, this right here is not a latch, okay? So this right here is not a latch. I'm finna tell you exactly what is going on. But I'm going to say allegedly, okay?
Hmm.
I'm going to say Mawa is demonetized, and if he's not demonetized, he will be right there. What that says, he has, and this right here, you can go and you can Google it yourself. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it real good, but it says income 00. So right there, when you see 00, I think you can see it a little bit. Can you see it?
Yes.
Right here, let me see, because I was trying to pull it up, but you can't pull this up, and stream, you see. So
Right.
right here you should see 00. Hey,
Ooh,
misbehaving, my girl, misbehaving. Right
hello.
there, 00. And as you can see right there, you see a D minus. And anytime when you see a D minus, most likely you are demonetized. Now I'm going to go ahead and say allegedly, but
Hmm.
he's on his way, okay? So right here it says monthly income 00. All of his numbers is in the red, okay?
Wow.
All of his videos are in the red. Every last one of them is in the red. So right there is showing you is a possibility, and I'm gonna say a possibility that Mawa is demonetized and just built this house. Now you know that Rochelle, the woman that he got in the house, she's
Hmm.
pregnant. But like I said, you never depend on YouTube money. And if you got that much money that was coming in, just make sure you save for a rainy day or invest in something. Don't just go and build a house because a house is it add value, but not with you staying in there. Now, if he take his house and turn it into what you call that, an Airbnb,
Hmm.
if he turned it into that, now he can go ahead and make money. He can turn it into a little Airbnb, have people come in for bed and breakfast,
Yeah.
and vi- visit the ones that want to visit the village and have them in there. But right there, guys, it is showing that is a possibility. And I see right here the money that some of the money that it seems that it had paid him is in a negative. So I don't know if they took the money back or what. I'm not sure, but you guys can go and look at this information for yourself. I'm not here to sit there and try to tear it down or rip. Like I said, I am a blogger and I talk about stuff like this. Okay, but right here you can see where it says a D minus. So a D minus, and also it says what you see right there, 000, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's
So
right.
when you see that, that means that YouTube is not paying him.
This is why it says we've got to always be humble,
Mm-hmm.
because when we move from humbleness to pride, we'll fall every time.
Mm-hmm.
When we know that God has blessed us and put wealth in our hands, we've got to do better with it. We just can't invest in ourselves alone, but others. We have to learn to give back. But
Mm-hmm.
when that pride get in there, it'll take you down quickly.
And you
And
can't
if
treat anybody any kind of way
that's
either.
right, you got to treat folks the way you would like to be treated. You got to treat them with respect. And I saw someone in Country Girl Queen said they got the big head.
Mm-hmm.
Pride will make you get a big head, and pride will take you down. It will destroy your life if you don't get it under control.
Mm-hmm.
If you started out humble, continue on down that road of humbleness.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, this is the result of what happens when you move from humble street to pride street. And this is sad. This
Yeah.
is sad.
Well, and then once and these reactors, oh my God, they gonna hammer him because they were jealous. They were very
Mhm.
jealous. But It's the way that he moved. You know, you
Mhm.
cannot treat people any type of way. You cannot get the village people that really don't have nothing. They don't have no running water. You need to see it. Once you see the how they live, you know, I found that, you know, was fascinated because even though they live what we would call, you know, like impoverished, to them it's not.
Right.
You know, they were
Right.
rich. And I consider that's rich too. When you can go outside and eat any fruit that you want, you know. But you know, the thing about it is that, you know, they had to go into the river and take
Hmm.
showers, and once he got up there, he had his village people to come and help him to build the house. And once he got the house up to where he wanted, he had uh Rochelle, who she's Argentina, but she looks white, you
Hmm.
know. She was like, she was standoffish, you know. It's like it's like when she see the village people, it's like it made her, and this is my opinion, it makes
Cringe.
her sick. It cringe, yes.
Yeah.
You
See
know,
that.
it's like it's like she cringed, and she come on a channel and she complains. And like I said, you know, first of all, what did she bring? She didn't bring
Right.
nothing. And I'm gonna say alleged because I don't know what she brought, but from what, you know, I've been watching, she didn't bring nothing but the clothes on her back. You know, this man already had everything
Mhm.
set up, and she complaining instead, and she you know, kicking everybody from around him and taking his phone, and
Mm-mm.
everybody got to come through her, and she done
Uh-uh.
closed the gate. She don't want nobody on the compound no more. Now, first of all, these people helped him build that house, and he said
That's
that
right.
this mansion was for his village. But soon in a
Right.
minute, when she came along, she sat there and sent them all packing. So quite obvious now, you don't want these people to come and visit the home. You know good and well
That they
these
help
people are
build.
going to sit there and rise up against him.
Wow. You know, at the first sight that I saw her cringe,
Mhm.
she would be on her way back to Argentina. Or
Yes.
where did she come from? Because you can't, because you're coming in with this bougie attitude.
And what did she bring in? What do she have? You see?
Well, nah, I can't. Well,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be nice.
But they still wants to look down at
At,
you. But they
right,
didn't come with nothing.
nothing but her body. So
Hmm.
that's about all. And if that's all you came with, then who are you to look down on the people and they're
Mm.
just not people, but they help to build the place you land your head in.
And
When you
she
sitting in,
came when it was finished. Well, she came when it was finished.
that's right. Yes, misbehaving. She would have
Misbehaved. Say,
she
shoot.
to move.
Yeah. If you want to come up, my girl, you welcome to come up, you know. But have you heard of Ayamawa
Mm.
misbehaving? Let me know if you heard of Ayamawa. Country girl, let me know if you heard of him. But I've been watching them, you know. I've been watching because, and I always, you know, be hearing, you know, people down here in the States saying, "Oh, we going back to Africa. We going," you know, like I said there and say, you know, these people are colonized too. These
Yeah,
people
yeah.
sitting there, look how they tearing each other down. So in a minute they see a person get ahead.
But my question,
Country
sis,
girl
would
said she
be
never heard of him.
my question, my sister, is now he's hooked up with her, but
Hmm.
how you gonna let her come in to the home that you built? Y'all not
Hmm.
even married.
Thank you.
But you letting her have all types of control. She taking your phone. Sir, sir, did you
And
take
she
it?
controlled, and she didn't want no women to come in there. All the women that was there, she kicked them out the village. And now once they she felt that the house is, you know, at least she can manage a little bit, she kicked the rest of the people out.
Argentina would be welcoming her back. with just what she came with, her clothes.
Hmm.
She could take her body, as cute as it is, take her body and go right
Oh,
on
it's
back.
not that cute, trust me. And and
I
and
was
then
being
she even got
nice.
pregnant. And then she got pregnant. You see what I'm saying? Then she's 7 months pregnant. Went there and
Mm.
got pregnant.
But how do you,
Yep.
as the man, let this woman come into your home like that you now
Mm-hmm.
sharing with her, and have that type of control?
Hmm.
You gonna chase who away? You better start
Yeah.
walking back to the airport. You don't chase nobody. These folks help to build what you're living
Hmm.
in.
Wait
And
till you see. Wait till you see. Miss Behavior says she never heard of him. But wait, Eagle, until you see how those go back to way to the bottom and see how
then,
his village people came together and helped him build his dream house.
child, ain't no, mm, ain't that there ain't nothing that good to make the child. You bet you'll be. Go ahead.
I think
This
it's in Kenya. They from Kenya.
mm-hmm,
Some part what is Nairobi, Kenya.
Nairobi. Okay,
Yes. Hmm.
that's
It,
okay. Go ahead, sis. Because
no, you go ahead.
I'm just trying to process this and trying to figure out how you let the woman come on. She ain't even from there, but you let her come in and rule your house. I, where we do that at?
And take us to how he met her off a Tinder, off a
Oh,
dating site.
Jesus.
She
Okay.
she saw what he had, and once she
Mhm.
went there, she figured, oh, uh, I can go ahead and get this, not knowing, the village life is not easy, but she
Right.
was mesmerized by the house. And then the thing about it, she told him that she's attracted because he asked her something about American. She say, "Oh, I'm attracted only to blonde, blue-eyed, white guys in America." Right there, we knew she was something was about her.
Now
And
you can
he's
look at
black as
that man and
tar,
tell that he ain't
eyes
none of that.
and eyes all cocked where he had to wear glasses because one of his eyes is, something happened to him when he was a child where
Hmm.
he barely can see. It's twist the other way where he wear sunglasses.
Hmm.
But I just don't understand him. And then
Sis,
the way that they call them, I forgot what they call white people. I forgot what they call them, but it's like they look at them as if they God down there. When you see that, I mean, oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
watch. I've got to go watch. I know I'm gonna
Not
probably get mad too, but Jesus, I won't be on
and I'm
YouTube.
trying to be nice, guys.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Mm. Wow.
But when it comes to like I said, I was watching trying to see who was going to report that, but nobody caught it. But I felt in the spirit, the way that they was moving, they wasn't moving like they
Mhm.
usually move. I say something, the energy is so
It's
off.
on.
And
Hmm.
right there, some told me to go and check out and see how his channel is doing. Is the money coming in? Found out this dude.
Hmm.
You see right here with you see that arrow right there, that red arrow going down.
Hmm.
That means it is dead,
It's
right?
Lord have mercy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Anytime when you see that, it is dead. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
They say that is dead.
Wow. So you let your pride and that ain't nothing going.
And
Cut
for the
everything
week the
loose.
weekend for the weekly average, he made zero. Let me see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it right here, but right here is weekly. It says zero.
Zero, zero, zero. No.
You see it, huh? Zero, zero. Let me get back to that. Where I'm at. Zero, zero, zero. So that means he didn't even get no check. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
They took it all down.
Wow.
They took it down. and he was
That's
making up some money.
mm, that's sad.
Yep.
How do you get it?
Mm-mm.
Wow,
Pride, just like you said, pride.
you let pride take you all, take you.
Hmm.
Now how you gonna pay your bills now, sir?
Well, they don't have bills.
Right,
They don't even have electricity. They own what you call that, the solar.
the
They using
solar.
solar. Yeah, he just, thank God, he just got that, and people donate to him, and and
Mhm.
help him out, in different countries. But a lot of stuff had happened with the donation money, because he is supposed to help other villagers, and they say he took it, and I'm gonna say a legend with this. They took it and he put it in that house, instead of giving it to the other villagers, and now they rising against him.
So let me make sure I kept this part straight. So he wasn't paying them a dime for helping to build this mansion. Like they didn't have family, right?
Thank you. He was
Your
paying
first
them
mistake, sir.
no more than it was said, and I'm gonna say allegedly, but
Alleged.
for fact, no more than $50 or maybe 60. I'm gonna say 60 a month. Imagine you got a family, and someone, you working from sun up to sundown, and then the thing about it,
Mm.
he watches them. He will be over them like an overseer, and working them hard for $1
Mm.
a day. And this right here, this is alleged. I'm gonna say, just to be fair, I'm gonna say 250 a day. You see what I'm saying? A day, from sun up to sundown.
Mm. Now what they gonna do for somebody
And
with a
listen,
family?
and then the
Who?
thing, how he was getting them to work, just like he had the plumber. The plumber came in and did all type of work for him.
Hmm.
Told him, I'm gonna help your channel to grow. So they thinking that, oh, okay, that's a good deal. He's gonna have my
Right.
channel to grow because he have like a 500,000 subscribers, right?
Hmm.
Found out, people wasn't, subscribing to his channel, so he couldn't make no money off of that channel. But yet he put in all the work.
Right. Wow. Okay. Lord, such a sad situation. Lord help me.
This is messed up, guys. But this right here, and anybody that knows how to read the stats, when it comes to YouTube analytics, this is information for the public. Anybody can see that.
Yeah.
You just have to know how to go and get that information. But right here, and even if he have commercials, you still gonna have commercials on there, but that's
Hmm.
still not mean that you're gonna get paid. And
Right.
anytime when you have a D minus, that channel pretty much gone, right?
It's gone. What can you do with it after that? I'm sure he can
Yeah.
rebuild, but it's going to take a lot of work to rebuild again.
Well, he probably can get it back, because you remember when I had lost my channel, right?
Right.
Well, not lost it, but it was demonetized. I got it back, but you don't know what the cost of it, because
Hmm.
I just showed you the guy that he came down to the United States, and he was saying that, he was getting girls, and someone was underage, so you don't know what is going on, and I'm gonna say a legend, but that's according to what Ivan had put on, and then,
Right.
saying that he had, got this white girl to come down, and you know how it is with that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So you don't know what's the cost of it, of, because of it's something that he did illegal while, he had his channel up, then is a possibility that he won't be able to get it back up. Now
Right.
he has some videos like I did that needs to be taken down, you know, then they can go, and monetize it.
Right.
once you
Wow.
clean it up.
Wow. This, I am completely speechless. This is wow. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to pray for him because
Well, we're gonna be
this.
watching. I'm gonna be watching tomorrow. Well, at
Mhm.
least he got some subscribers because Miss Behaving says she's going and you go and watch. And I know Country
Yeah.
Girl go and watch and already has sent Starbucks some videos of him. So she says she gonna watch. Miss Behaving said, did he say or do something for this to happen? Ivan went ahead and did a reaction video on him, kept the receipts of how he was with pretty much an underage girl and had this white girl came from, I forgot where she was from, to come to the United States, and he kept all the receipts, and now he's putting on blast. He putting them on blast. So make sure I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you the videos tonight, Misbehaving. If I don't send it to you tonight, I'll send it to you tomorrow so you can know exactly what's going on. So I'm gonna send the videos to you guys. And Country Girl, I'm gonna send the videos to you as well. So you all can see exactly what's going on. So I think Ivan, the one that was from the United States, I think
Mhm.
he the one that really opened up the can of worms, to get everybody to shine that light on him. And once you got that light on you, then everybody else gonna say me too,
That's right. That's
they gonna
right.
do a P Diddy on him, me
Yeah.
too, me too. Or R. Kelly,
And we
me
know how
too.
P did it, how well that
Yep.
worked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So when I get off, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. But we're not here to sit there and gloat, but we bloggers, so quite obvious, and I could have put exclusive because I checked to see if anybody, the reaction videos, these people that wants to tear them down, did
Mhm.
they make a video? But quite obvious, they didn't get that news because you got to dig for that, right?
And when
So
you got
I could have
heat,
put exclusive, but I'm not gonna put exclusive because I don't gloat over no one's demise, but
that's
still of
it.
all, you got to be careful how you treat people because the same people that you treating bad, they all going
Mhm.
to rise and tear your tail down, pull you
That's
straight off of that ladder,
that's it.
right?
That's it. The Bible tells us to be careful about how we do, because the ones that we see going up, well, that when the tables flip,
They'll
you're
shake you
gonna be
off.
going down, and they gonna be going up, and then what do?
Hmm.
You
Now,
just
what he gonna do now if he took all his money and poured it into that house? The only thing that I could say is, get an Airbnb and go ahead and let people come in and
and get your money back, get some money back.
you can get your money off of that. Yes, he can go ahead and lease some rooms, rent some rooms to people that's traveling, opening
Right.
up his house, to people that's traveling. He can do that because it's big. But the
Yeah.
thing about it is that he don't have the kitchen finished. Most people they don't want to go out there and because they believe in having their stove outside where the old days take some
Right.
wood and cook under the wood fire.
Hmm.
That's how they eat. That's how they like to eat outdoors. They call that their kitchen. You're gonna be shocked, because I found it so fascinated to see that. But the thing about it is that I just hope a lot of conscious people will watch that because I hear Dr. Umar all the time saying, we going back to Africa. We're gonna get a plane and go back to Africa. Well, half of the people, some of them, not all of them, but some of
Right.
them colonized as well. You heard me?
Yes. Yes. As
And
you
they
saw.
would sit there and just like they dog you out, they'll dog you out
Yep,
down there too.
that's it. Wow.
And that's real talk. But that's what I wanted to talk about, bruh. Like I said, I'm not here to sit there and gloat. I hope that he can get his channel back on track.
Yeah.
But once you get that D minus, they must have flagged a lot of his videos, right?
They had to, because that's for them to snatch, allegedly take the demonetizing that. Yeah,
Hmm.
I got to go see what he talking about because I want this. This here, Lord.
But his sister, I love her, D Mongo. Make sure you check out his sister. I'm gonna send a video of the sister. She travels all over, and I like the sister. Think that's what sister did. Once she traveled all over the world and made money, she didn't buy nothing for herself. Maybe she just started, eating good food. Well,
Right.
eating in nice restaurant, and she all her life she wanted to ride in a helicopter. So she just finally doing something for herself. But when she got her money, guess what she did? She built her mom and her dad a big old 2-story house in the village.
Wow.
And last year for her mom's birthday, I think her mom's birthday or Mother's Day,
Hmm.
purchased a BMW in that village. A BMW.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, and I mean they live in, when I say the village, backwood village,
Hmm.
where the roads are rocky and
Right.
people sitting there. I mean, but she wanted to see her mom. She say, she really don't care about, buying her anything expensive long as her mom was happy.
Right.
The mom arm had broke her arm, her wrist. And so
Mm.
what she did was she went and stayed with Mao, went and stayed at his house
Hmm.
because she travels all over the country. And don't you know that Argentina woman that Mao have wasn't even, and I'm gonna say alleged because I don't know when the cameras are off, but the brother had to come to the house. The other brother, the baby boy, had to come
Hmm.
and make sure that the mom had food and made sure that she had everything that she needed while she was in the house with Mao, because the the Argentina, she was just so standoffish. You're gonna see her. I mean, it's like her nose is already long, but the way that her face is all turned up when she see these people in disgust, it's like she can't hide her, her
I
face,
discussed.
yeah, she can't hide it. It's just written all over her face. And you see them, they so used to greeting people with a hug or shaking hand. Oh, it's like when she around them, her
Hmm.
her arms are fold so tight. Look, country girl, man.
I feel
I'm
your
telling you,
country.
I'm not telling you no lie, guys. I'm telling you the truth, the God honest truth.
I, I feel your country, girl. I claim.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you the God honest truth. Wait till you see. I'm not gonna play it on here because, like I said, I don't like to use other
Content creators.
content creator of, yeah, because then they'll say that they already mad when you talk about his followers.
Wow.
But wait till you see it.
I'm
Wait till you
definitely going
see
to
it.
watch because this.
Hmm.
I just one inklet of her bouginess would
Hmm.
be right on. She would.
But she can't be that bougie because she ain't come with nothing.
Right.
She didn't come with nothing.
But mm,
And
she's
she want to complain. She's so miserable because she didn't think that the village life was going to be that hard, but she was just looking at the house. You understand?
mhm,
Like I was saying, if you want to be that miserable, and complain, why don't you do something? Now she was in there, she had some colors, some highlight, some markers and drawing. I say she
mhm.
could take the village kids, the house is big enough, in one room and do a school, right? and
That's a
and
good
teach
idea.
them kids art or something. She claims she like to sing. My God, that's another story by itself. Would teach them how to play the piano or the guitar or something.
See, show them, give them some rhythm or something. Well, never mind. You probably ain't. Never mind.
But
That
at least I know she knows something. She can teach them Spanish, right?
mm,
How to
do
talk
something.
Spanish. Do something instead of sitting around the house moping.
Uh,
You know,
mm.
So look, we done did our hour. Thank you for coming on,
You
but I
will.
just had to share this. So once I send the videos, if you want to talk about it, because I said I was gonna just set up another channel and just talk about it on my other channel, but
Well,
I don't know. I might start talking about it on this one right here because I'm very fascinated when it comes to stuff like this, the village, and seeing how they came from they was living in a mud house. And take guess how they build their houses. Don't you know they use cow manure? And they are plastered it all on the floor, and for some reason that's how they build their houses. They'll take cow manure and mud and they'll slam it on the house. That's how they was living.
I'm going. I got to watch this. This is.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch it with an open mind, Lord. So manure and
Yes, yes, yes. That's how they was living. And they don't take no medication, and they healthy. Now that he done built that house, he's sick because they wasn't used to that type of living.
hmm
But their teeth is good. How they brush their teeth. They used to taste something off a tree, and they'll smash it again. Now I got one girl. She's from the state. She
hmm
moved out there, but she lived modern. I mean,
Oh,
she built her house. I'm gonna show that tomorrow. She went and she bought some land in Africa and got her an African man. I mean, and she got her compound. Oh my God, it's so nice. It looked like paradise.
wow.
It looked like it's paradise. You need to see that now. That is nice. I might show some more, because I'm fascinated in stuff like that.
Oh,
But
you done
okay,
struck an
guys.
interest in me.
Huh?
You done struck an interest in me. I'm telling you this.
Well, when you watch it, we sure could talk about it. We
Oh
sure
yeah,
could talk about it. But I'm not here to gloat, not here to laugh, but you got to be careful how you treat people.
that's
And
right.
and sometimes you can't go out there and get unequal your people when everything that you need is right in
In
front of your face. And you want to
yes.
go out and get these canker worms, these palmer worms, just to sit there and suck you up dry. So when my country girls sit there and say, everyone enjoy the rest of your night, stay safe, God bless y'all. And thank you, Misbehaving and Starbucks. Thank you guys for coming in. And those that watch the replay, like I say, it is what it is. This is not made up. You can go and Google it yourself. And that's real talk. So thank you, my brother. Thank you for
You
coming
will.
in. And so you're going on your vacation, right? Give me a
Yeah.
call and send me some pictures. So but you need that rest. We all need that rest. I might go and
Yeah.
stay with my daughter a little while and help her out. So all
Hey,
right, be blessed here, my brother.
all right.
All righty.
Bye,
Okay,
everyone.
guys. Make sure you go check out Eagle Soaring High. Check out his channel, Eagle Soaring High, channel 1, 2, and also his other channel, Purple Community. So make sure you go ahead and check that out, guys. So on that note, like I said, I just pray that he get his channel back together, but also make sure don't turn your back on the people that help you get where you are, because you never know that day you might need them. So on that note, guys, you all be blessed.